Okay, here we go with my little review of Power Lords Arkus. Power Lords. Now, Power Lords were basically a toy line that was done by Revell. It was originally released back in 1983. They didn't really have any kind of a cartoon or really a comic book series or anything really to tie in with them, so they were just kind of like a one-off toy line that kind of came and went. They did have a comic book series. I believe it was only a 3-issue run, and they had some other little things like a board game and some puzzles and coloring book and that type of thing. But yeah, basically it was just a toy line. There wasn't a whole lot of figures in it. And it was kind of a generic sort of a good guy versus bad guy thing. The gimmick with these was that they were basically space aliens. Let me read a little bit about the Power Lords here off the old internets. Basically, the story for these was Atom Power is an Earthling given the cosmic power jewel to protect the galaxy from the evil dictator Arkus. Arkus is a nigh-invincible foe determined to take the power jewel as well as Vulcan Rock, Atom Power's secret stronghold, in his quest to conquer the galaxy. Two heroes join Atom Power in the war against Arkus. They are Shea, the Queen of Power, and Sidot, the Supreme, but evil Arkus has his helpers as well. So yeah, that's pretty much the story. You know, there's not a whole lot to it. But anyways, let's look at this figure here. I think it's a really nice figure. Let's pan on in here and kind of look at him here. And you can kind of see the one thing that they did do with these guys was they had some kind of, I guess, a guy who was known at the time as a extraterrestrial kind of artist or theorist or whatever. He actually designed all the toys and you know, did the artwork for, you know, what these became or what they were based off of. So they are all very weird looking and very kind of far out. So yeah, they definitely look very unique and different from anything else that was out at the time. Case in point, this guy here, I mean, he basically looks like some kind of a insect skeletal, like cow skeleton type of thing. At least that's what I think. His head here looks like kind of like a horse skull or horse head with some kind of, like, you know, bull antlers or bull horns there. But he's pretty cool. It's kind of hard to see. You can see the eyes there are like light piping almost in there. So if you get the light in there just right, it'll definitely shine through. I originally had most of these guys when I was a kid. I've lost most of them, or they ended up being broken, but I got this guy here off of eBay, and they are a little pricey, but they are, you know, kind of hard to find, so the price is somewhat justified. But yeah, you can see very flexible, very posable. Joints on this one are a little loose, but yeah, it has a great range of articulation here. Pretty much all the joints bend like what you would kind of expect for a humanoid type of form. I like the claws here. He has two sets. He has these two larger ones and then an inner set of smaller claws, so he's kind of got like some like crab-like hands. And then he's got these laser blasters here that actually just peg in to the, like, bones or whatever here on his forearm. You could pop those off if you want. I'm not gonna bother to pop them off because they kind of are a bit of a pain to pop in and out, and this guy's kind of flops around a lot. Let's kind of pan down here and look at his legs. Again, skeletal theme, but kind of like an insect body with kind of a horse or bull-like head. So yeah, very unique look to him. Yeah, see, there he goes. There's the legs. They rotate around here, bend at the knees, they're like ankles there, and they pivot in and out. The arms here kind of rotate around, bend at the elbows, and then the claws open and close. And each of the characters in the series or in the lineup, they all had their own little gimmick. This guy's gimmick, or his action feature was this little button back here, and that you'd push that and that would make his wings flap. This one's kind of stiff. They don't really flap like they should, but yeah, but that was the gimmick for this guy here, the Arkus, who was the leader of the bad guy aliens. And he's kind of got, like, it looks like butterfly wings almost. So yeah, very kind of a weird, again, weird design, but cool. I like it. I like the colors. Got the kind of dark purple with a kind of like a like amber red or ruby red going there. Especially the eyes, if you can get that light going through there, they light up really nice. But yeah, these are unique figures. If you're into kind of like aliens or just weird kind of sci-fi looking creatures, check these guys out. Especially the bad guys, they have a very unique looking lineup of figures. And if you're into 80s figures at all, or 80s toys, vintage toys at all, I'd say pick some of these up if you can. Especially this guy here, he's pretty cool. But yeah, so that's my take on the Power Lords Arkus.